Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Little Rocket Lab. If you if you have been keeping up so far, on the last episode we cleaned up our silo area finally. Um we started work on getting the lighthouse repaired. We are working on getting our stage 1 or tier 1 rather research is completed. We accepted the bulletin board was posted, so now we can receive odd jobs to make money and stuff, which we will definitely be using to increase our backpack space eventually. And who knows what else? Probably buy little things to make all of our places nicer. Um, Currently, all we have we're almost we've got. Oh, and we automated the delivery system for our lighthouse repair resources. Our stone's finished. We've got a good chunk of the steel steel beams. That's what they are. Steel beams out of the way. And overall, we are starting to cook with gas. We're not quite at that point yet, I wouldn't say, but we're getting pretty well situated, I would say. Alright, so we need 800 coal. So, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 stacks. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. So we're almost. We need 2 more stacks, and we will have the coal we need to finish that quest out. And we have our power poles. And don't have any more of this, but that's okay. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to actually clean up our inventory a little bit. And we're going to gather some of the stone we need for the research, for the next tier 1 research. I believe we're well on our way to having the iron plates we need, but I am going to set up a furnace and drill. I am going to set up a furnace and drill to what am I trying to say here? Start mining iron plates in our by the university, because a lot of our researches we decided require our metal plates. So it just makes sense to have those just automatically funneling into one of the ports. We have a wind turbine. We have we're waiting on the materials for a small furnace, which we don't need much. We just need some motors, which this is going to be having that on. And we're just going to go ahead and make a couple of these. We're going to put this back in there. And we also need a drill. Requires iron plates and gears, which we've got in abundance. And then we might... Oh, we have an extra furnace. We have several bearings still. We might consider starting to just produce stators. All these just basic materials. And then steel beams just require iron bars. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab two of our assemblers here. And... well, wait. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, we only need one, because iron bars are made by the furnace. And then we're gonna make us... I make a receiver. Well, we don't need a whole lot of the... we don't need a whole lot of those, so it probably isn't smart to... can we make this? No, we can't make that without it. Okay. What did it make? Yeah, it just requires the iron bars. I really would just like to throw that together without having to... you know what? Here's what we'll do. This is more than sufficient for getting us what we need done. And then we don't need that doing that. We didn't need that doing that. We need that doing this. There we go. Grab those plates and then put our little iron thing right here, and then I'm sure we have coal, right? Yeah, I thought so. We're gonna have to take some over to the pier area though. Alright, there we go. That's settled. Got that kicking. That's done making motors. I figured that wouldn't last too long. And see, what's always good is once we harvested out, you know, a bunch of stuff to make, you know, one material. Well, if we have it in excess, which I want to just go ahead and start getting these smaller materials like heat sinks, copper wire, iron plates, you know, all of that stuff. We're just gonna start getting that on an automated setup, because there's just no real reason to have it just always just to sit there and have to make those on demand. And then, you know, for those more advanced resources, we can just use the item receiver or the item buffer, and that can be how we do that. I did want to wait until we had the coal, because we are going... that is part of our goal list, is to get that coal efficiency, that tier 1 upgrade, which we're going to need to clear some space in our inventory to do that. To actually have enough space to put all those resources in. We did need that. We need these. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. I really don't, you know. You guys. So while we're waiting on that coal to produce, which I did say we were going to do it that way, but I forgot. I got a little sidetracked. I don't have a drill. Do I have the stuff to make a drill? Yes. Ugh. Thank goodness some of this stuff is really easy to make. Not too hard to have what we need on hand. Let's go over here real quick. 6, wait. They're closed on Sunday? Oh. Dang it. I know. I know we have no current deliveries. Ugh. What a letdown. Alright, well, where's Nor? Back that on screen. This is what we need. And then we go here. And it should... Why is Auntie's house? Why is that got a little thing going on? Okay, so it says Nora's home. So we'll just go over to her house. Easy. Easy peasy lemon. Oh, okay. I guess you want me to look at this. Makes sense, I suppose. Hey, Cliff. Hi there, Morgan. I was hoping to see you here. I thought that the only one to respond to the job was going to be this little fellow here. Pico. He's so cute. Hey, Pico, I like your spirit. You know, it's been years since this bridge collapsed. There was some talk about fixing it and a bit of work here and there, but nothing ever came of it. To be honest, I can't even remember now why we stopped working on it. Feels like nothing ever changes around here these days. People are content staying exactly where they are. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's nice that an old person like you is not content. Because, no offense to old people, but, you know, the whole stuck in your way thing that tends to happen when you get older. You'll have to forgive me, my dear. I've spent a long time in this town. I still remember when things were booming. It's a real shame to see how far things have fallen since then. Do you think we can fix this ourselves? I'm not sure, to be honest. But it's worth a try, isn't it? If you're up for the work, what we need is someone to gather and build all the materials for the repairs. This is the supply depot. The materials can be delivered here either by hand or by using conveyor belts. You can see what materials are needed by inspecting the building. I don't know about you, but I think it's about time we get our hands dirty with this. I couldn't agree more. Oh. Do Rebecca and Nor live together? You're done already. It would have taken me weeks to get this myself. Thanks, Morgan. Yeah. 380 coins, heck yeah. I can't remember the last time we've been this busy with research. I finally have some meaningful work to give Nor. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I love your little bee here. The cutest stuffy of a bee I've ever seen. Oh. no crap. It's been... Oh, wow. I swear, game, you sure say the most obvious things sometimes. Ooh, beekeepers. Oh, we can collect it? That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that. Ooh, look at this. Little industry area. And another mine. Or is it just a underpass? It might just be an underpass. Nope, it's another mine. Or is it... Oh, does it connect to the other end? And is that a giant copper vein? It sure is. It looks like it might connect to the other end. But there is the brokenness of the bridge. What is this? Ruby geode. Oh. Yep. And... the joys of getting sidetracked in a game. Are you even enjoying the game if you aren't getting sidetracked with just looking at stuff that you can't necessarily mess with just yet? I mean, like, I probably could mess with this, but there's definitely no need to yet. But look at that, it sure does. It's a nice little shortcut to get back to, back over here. How we doing? Oh yeah, you got all the coal you need. Oh, come on, Pete. What do you need to go in there for? you know, just be mad. Be upset about it. Because there's really no reason for you to be over there. Stone should be simple enough to bring to the depot. For the steel beams and everything else, there's some iron ore by the mines. You could try setting up your machines there. You don't say. Ugh. This game does have a knack for telling me things I've already kind of doing, but then again, if I wasn't like, you know, if I didn't play this game or didn't play games as much as I do, that might be a little bit, you know, might be a little less obvious of how to do things and get them set up, and you know, might take me a bit longer. I probably, you know, I do have the fortune of having played games for nearly 2 decades now. Well, I say nearly, it's been 2 decades. We're actually working on our third. Makes me feel a little old. Which, you know, for those people who are on their 4th or 5th decades of gaming, you know, sorry about it. It was actually my grandmother who got me into video games. Little shout out to her for that. Definitely a, I would say, definitely a founding factor in my life. You know, I didn't quite think that through, did I? But we did. We don't need much to get another drill going, so. We don't have what we need for a power pole, though, do we? Oh! Stand corrected! Hopefully that's it. Hopefully one's enough. We are going to hope. Should do it. Then we could get our level 2 furnace. Kicking right here. Kicking right here. You know, if I wasn't standing in the way like a dingus. And then... Oh, no. Wait. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Iron plates. And then put our drill there. And put our coal, head it in, and boom. Now we can just continually have metal plates working, and we won't have to worry so much about having that working for us. And then we're actually going to come back over here and survey the area a little bit. It should be, for as far as this is concerned, we should just be able to just streamline the process by setting up some conveyors and drills. I mean, iron plates and iron plates and stone are not hard. And as long as we have access to a stone deposit, which we do have one right there. I don't know. I'm going to imagine we cannot just put our conveyor belts over water. That would not make sense at all. What about our underpasses? No, not at all. Or maybe not at all. Because I got it in the bridge. No, just not at all. Which makes sense. I kind of didn't think it would be that easy. What is this? Is it a geode? Yeah, it's a collectible. Not seeing a big rock over here. Oh. Oh, wow, look at this. We way up in the mountains over here. You know, I'm over here concerning myself about the stone, but I probably won't even have to worry about it. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's the observatory. We gotta fix that. That's obviously going to be a later project. Our good friend, I think, Sam? I think that was his name. I want to say William, not Sam. Wow. Botched that, didn't I? I'm not a good friend. I didn't remember Sam's name. Now, question. It has the cranes there. Does that mean, can I pull? Wow. Can I use cranes to, um, send stuff across what? I mean, that would make sense. It would also make getting that stone there easier if I can't find a deposit. And I don't think I saw one over here. No. I'm gonna imagine. I'm guessing the nearest deposit's probably gonna be over here. And I'm not even sure if there's one. I might honestly just be better off doing that part by hand. Not super ideal, but it's not the worst either. Especially since it doesn't look like we've got access to it. Any new projects? Oh wow, yes. Tuesday. Wind turbines, 80. I could probably do that. 80 small motors, I could probably do that. And 30 winches. I could probably do that. I mean, I could probably do all of those. We would have to set. Oh, we can only have 3 jobs at a time. That makes sense. New jobs posted at 6 a.m. We're gonna do the 2 easy. I believe. We're gonna do the 2 things I personally believe will be easier. Because winches are a 2-stage process. Which I guess so are technically the wind turbines, but the wind turbines are probably going to be easier overall to do. Now we have all the things we should need. Right? Right? Winches. 2 per. We need 4. So we need actually. There we go. I guess we could go ahead and grab some bearings real quick. There we are. I knew I had some around here somewhere. Get this working on the motors, because we now have a delivery for those. Which we already have probably 20. Oh, not quite, but very close. And we accidentally put our bearing in there. Our delivery for Dottie. 80. 80 small motors, which we need to. That's due. Oh, tomorrow. That's due tomorrow, guys. Oh boy. But if we can pull it off, we can actually. I probably shouldn't have taken that job. I'm realizing that now. I did not realize how little time I had. I should have probably guessed. But you know, nothing venture, nothing gain. That kind of business. And now we're out of staters. Well, we got half of what we need. What do we need to build staters again? Gears and copper wire. Okay. Well. We need one stator per. I believe we have all the bearings we need. I'm not super certain on that, but I believe we do have all the bearings we need. So that's 40. No, we don't. We don't have all the bearings we need. But they're not hard to make. I want this working on iron plates for now. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set this to make copper wire. Alright. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna funnel this. We're gonna have to break this. I kind of think we're gonna be stretching it, but we're gonna make a solid effort. Is what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a solid effort. If we can make it happen, we can. If we can't, I guess we'll just have an excess of motors. I know I have one, so hopefully this won't, destroy our energy system. And set that to make stators. And then this will just do that. And we'll come over here. Break this, break that. And put our item thing here. Load that up with gears. No. We really just need 50. And then we need to go over here. I need to grab some of this copper. Or not copper, what am I saying? Jesus. Oh, we already have some. We might be able to make it happen. And then Oh, hey. And in the process, we accidentally maximized our stuff. What, what's going on here? What's wrong? I'm not certain. What's with the exclamation mark? I mean, it's just doing really good. Good. Good just means it's doing really good. We're gonna hope that's what it means. And that's what I was expecting. Come over here real quick. Ooh. Never underestimate what we can do if we put our brains to it. Not sure if that's enough. I don't think it is. We need... Oh, actually it is. That'll be enough. That'll be... No, it won't, because we need... Because 20 is 10, so... Yeah, we're gonna need... We need at least 21. So we're just gonna tap that out real quick. And put those in there. Wow. Actually having a hard time keeping up with everything. Didn't realize how easy it would be to get that efficiency put in. Look at that, guys! We got our steel beams together, which means we can go break that stuff down and possibly set ourselves up getting those into the oh well, actually we don't even need them for that. Okay. And we did it. We freaking... Oh, we did not. We didn't quite do it. We didn't quite do it. We need a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Aha! Glorious. That's what that is. Glorious. And then... What do we need for, And then we need to... We probably should just go ahead and start getting this, this windmill stuff going. Because we got the 80 motors. We need 80 wind turbines. Which... Those take quite a bit of both. So... We're actually going to want to improve our efficiency just a bit. We're going to break this. Take that. I know we want more stuff. I know that. But hear me out. Actually, you don't really got to. Do we not have a... We do. We just have it on another spot. Small wind turbines. Okay. And then... Oh gosh. Come over here. Throw that down. I did forget that I was going to have to fuel that, but on the bright side, this is definitely done doing what we need it to. We're gonna do ourselves a favor though. Both from a conveyor belt perspective and just a ease of really gonna make that difficult for me? No, we don't need it going. We need that to be the out. There. What the frick? What the heck? Oh, crap. We've got this all kinds of setup wrong. I didn't realize I was doing that to myself. Okay. I didn't realize you could do that to yourself, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, and then... Oh, I bet I know what it is. We're running out of iron in this thing, aren't we? Yeah. That's okay. We don't need too much of that going. Nope, not that. Here. Nope. Gotta be metal plates first. Metal plates. And then gears, Vincent. I know we're kind of cutting it a little bit, but this will be worth it. Maybe. That should work. And then... I know it's going to irritate Grandma a little. Or not Grandma, Auntie. One of these days. One of these days we'll get it. I know it's going to irritate our aunt a little bit because she does like to be able to get to her things. But for now, this is just going to have to be how it is. However, we've got a couple things we need to do. Take these motors over to... We gotta take the motors and get those squared away. And then... Yeah, we gotta take them to Dottie? I think it's at Dottie. And then we need to grab this coal over here and start taking it to the university. And we need 8 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I know I said 8, but I meant 16. Where is Dottie? Bakery. I don't know if that's where. Oh boy. I don't even know who Dottie is, to be honest. Dottie lives at the florist. Oh, the florist. Okay. Yep, I know where that is. Come on, go, 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 go. Are you home or are you at the... You're probably home. No, you're not. And that's Veronica's house. I would have thought that was... I guess it makes more sense. Here we go. We did it. A little bit of a gamble, but it paid off. No! 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 Dadgummit! Ugh. I thought they closed at 6. I did. I thought they closed at 6. That's a dumb on me, for sure, but... Dang. Alright, well. In that case... We're just gonna cry. We're just gonna cry. Bridge repair. You want iron plates as well. About 2,000 stone. So, you know what? Let's just drop off our coal and go get the stone and put that in. Because Lord knows we should have the stone. Oh no! Wow, I didn't think about that. Oh, that's in our way now. Would be interesting if I had to. Come on now. I'm gonna imagine there's no way that's gonna be producing at max efficiency. Well, anyway, I believe that's enough. If it's not, you're lying. It would be nice to kind of go ahead and get that kicking too. So what we need? 10 stacks. No, 20 stacks per 1,000, right? Yes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we've got, yeah, we might as well just, it's not going to be quite there. We're going to need a little bit more, but that's okay. I mean, it's not a big deal either way. But what we can do is we can go ahead and deposit this load, come back, grab what we need to make a drill and some conveyor belts, and maybe start working on automating some iron into this. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all of the iron is over there by the mine, not in this area, so that's what it looks like. We're gonna come over here and double check that there is even iron in this, and that we're not gonna have to actually go in the mine. And it looks like we're gonna have to go in the mine, which I'm gonna imagine wind power doesn't work in the mine. That's just a guess, but I don't see a whole lot of windmill power working out in the mine. Just doesn't seem like it would. Grab that. We also need to actually, rather than doing what we were about to just do, we should go back over here to the pier area and grab our stuff. I would like to set up the resources. I don't think we kept that in our inventory, did we? No, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say I would like to get the winches made real quick, get the winches kicking, but that's not going to happen. Alright, start breaking it all down. I actually did want to let this run for a little bit, because I wanted it to stack up on the iron, or not the iron, the steel bars. That was intentional. But Vincent, you didn't break those furnaces and stuff down. That's because I'm probably going to use them for something else. Not sure what yet, but we'll figure it out when we get there. until then, they're going to stay over there because chances are we will, in fact, have to use them for something at some point. Alright, now all we need is the winches, and we'll have the lighthouse ready to go. Look at us. Maximizing our day. We got up at 6. We're going all the way to 12. And then we're going to get up at 6 again. 6 hours of sleep is totally enough. I need to fix that. Come on, Vincent. You can do this. I know we've got the conveyor belts. Come on. There we go. Now that's kicking. Aha! I wonder if it counts it for exhaustion if you are in the house by the time. No telling. Alright. So that is a day 15 for us. We're gonna call it there. We did get a couple of good things done. Not as much as I would have liked, but we got, we hunkered down. We had a tight deadline to get those motors done, and we got it done. And honestly, I'm a little proud of myself for that. I'm at least a little proud, because I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. So I am happy about that. We didn't get the research started at the university because we got a little sidetracked on time management. I did think that really truly think that they were open till 6. Otherwise, I probably would have gone to Dottie after I went to the researchers, but, we live and we learn. Well, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead, subscribe, hit the like button, comment, do all the things. And we will see you on the next video.